Hi, I'm Sam.
And I'm Eli.
And we're NV Board Gaming, and today we're taking a look at the game, The Color Monster. In this game, the color monster wakes up confused and he doesn't know why, so we're helping him with all his jumbled up emotions to put them in the right place. I'm going to teach you guys how to play, and then we'll be back for our review. The Color Monster is a cooperative game for 2 to 5 players, ages 4 and up, that plays in about 20 minutes. Published by Devir Games and designed by Josep Maria Alou and Danny Gomez. Okay, so the objective of the Color Monster is to match all of these feelings tokens in the corresponding jars. So you're moving around the board depending on what you roll on the dice to try to get those in the correct jars. So you have to get all 5 feelings in the correct jars to win the game. So for example, what a turn would look like is that you would roll the dice. So depending on, you roll a 1, a 2, you'd move that many spaces, or this symbol. This is the only symbol that is going to allow you to go wherever you want. So you can move clockwise or counterclockwise, whatever way that you want to go, but you can't just, jump across to whatever spaces. You would have to have that symbol if you wanted to do that. So you're moving around the board. So when you roll, you roll the dice, and then the Color Monster is going to move that many spaces depending on what you roll. So if he lands here, the green is calm, blue is sad, red is anger, black is scared, and yellow is happy. So depending on whatever feeling you land on, you have to talk about a time that you felt that specific emotion. So that can be a memory, an event, an item that made you feel that way. So whatever you would like to talk about for that specific feeling. After you talk about that feeling, you then get to guess based on the jars. So you don't know which feeling is on which jar unless you flip it over. So you would guess and you would flip it over. So you would look, okay, that's not it, and you'd have to flip it back. Although if you do get one of these, this is a mixed feelings jar. So these mixed feelings, these are bad. So if you get 3 of these, you have to start the game over, which really sucks. But when you do get these, you also have to switch up 2 of the other jars. So that can really cause some confusion if you remember where one jar is at, and then you have to kind of mix them. So that does make the game more difficult. And so yeah, if you get 3 of those, you have to start over. The beauty of this little girl is that when you do roll that on the dice, you get to move her over to the Color Monster. So her main thing in the game is to help you win the game. So if you do have one of these mixed emotion jars, she allows you to flip it back over. And then, that does help you to win the game. So you're moving around the board. Each person is taking a turn, and you're working together as a team to try to match all of the tokens in their corresponding jars. This is just the home base. You don't really do anything here. This is just where he feels loved. And there is a part of the game. So say you're rolling the dice and you do land on a space that, like, if you've already got the blue jar or got the blue token in the right jar and you land there, you can still take a turn, but you don't get to guess for the jar. So you would just still talk about a time that you felt that feeling, but then you don't get to guess. You're able to then roll the dice again and then try to get to another space. So that is part of the game that I guess, you can still try again if you land on a space that you've already guessed and you've gotten it correct. So that's how you play Color Monster. All right, and we're back. So Eli, you have played this game quite a few times. So tell me, what do you like about it?
I like the swirly symbol on the dice.
Okay, that lets you go anywhere on the board.
Yeah.
All right.
And I like moving the characters around.
All right, moving them around the board. What else?
I like all the colors, and my favorite one is obviously pink.
Obviously. All right. Anything else?
And I like helping him out.
Helping the color monster out with his
Yeah.
feelings. Okay. I figured. You're having a brain fart?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so can I talk about what I like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay. So what I like is I like the artwork on the board. I think that it's pretty. It's also based off of a children's book called The Color Monster, which I think is super cool that they incorporated that into a board game. So I thought that was really neat. I like that it's easy to learn and it helps kids talk about their feelings. I'm a therapist and I work with children and teens, and it can be hard to talk about our feelings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this game is really good to use in therapy because otherwise they don't want to talk about feeling scared or feeling angry or feeling sad, and so this really helps them open up. I think this would be a great game though, even for parents to buy, teachers, any kind of person that works with kids. I think this would be a great game. But yeah, I think it's very easy to learn, and it is a great therapeutic tool, I think, but also just getting your own kids to talk about their feelings. So did you have any negatives? Anything you didn't like?
Actually, there's one negative.
One negative, okay. What is that?
At the end where I wish there could just be 3s or 4s or 5s or 6s.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
could get where you needed to be, like
Yeah.
towards the end?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's talking about at the end of the game where we've got most of the feelings in the jars, but then we've got like one more left and we have to keep like going around the board, and sometimes we have turns we can't do anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes when we get to that one, we just go on to the next one, then boom.
Yeah, then boom. Yeah. So I would say, yeah, that's probably my only negative too, is that sometimes it prolongs the game because you have to just keep going around and around.
And going, woo, woo,
Yeah, because you can only go where you want if you get the swirly. So if you get like a 1 or a 2, you might pass where you need to go.
A 1, you can't pass anything.
Well, I mean, if we have to like go a certain amount of spaces. But you're right. Like if we had like a 4 or a 5, we could probably get where we needed.
Or 3.
Yeah, or a 3, even having a 3. So on a scale of 1 to 10, so what would you rate this game?
I would rate this somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle. Okay, what would you
5
think?
or 6.
Like a 5 or a 6? All right,
Yeah.
Gotcha. I would probably give it like a 7.5. I think it's, yeah, around there.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
In the middle.
Yeah, kind of a little bit over the middle, but yeah. Okay.
Oh. So like at like a 6
Not
or
an
5.
Not an 8 and not a 6 or a 5. Yeah, 7.5. So do you have anything else you want to say about the game?
No.
No? Okay, it pretty much covers it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so thank you for watching our review. Let us know in the comment sections. Have you guys played The Color Monster? Are there other kids games that you like to play that talk about different feelings, or I don't know, just your favorite kids games in general? So make sure if you like our video to like and subscribe, and also click the little bell icon so you can get notifications every time we post a video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
We finally did it.
You gotta say bye. That's okay.
We still did it, right?
Yeah, we're good.